What's going on, everyone? It's me back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be trying to attempt to beat this game knife only. First of all, let's just go over this. It's impossible to beat the game knife only. So if you don't want to waste your time watching this video, that's fair. But the game is literally impossible to beat knife only. But you'll want to see how far I got, I'm pretty sure. If not, well, yeah, no, the game's possible to beat knife only. So let's go over the rules. I'm only allowed to use the knife unless I literally have to use the gun. I did do this on normal difficulty, but yeah, I started off and I deleted my gun and I deleted my handgun bullets because I did not need them for the challenge. You know, I kept my first aid because I'm still going to use heals, but yeah, I knifed him. He only took 2 knife swings. I waited for a split second so he could see the knife. Then I freed the dog. Why? Because if you don't, you're a bad person. So then we move on to the village. I just waited 4 minutes and cooked me some ramen while I was at it. So then we move on to this part. I have to use a gun on it. It's literally impossible to do without mods, without using a gun. I tried using a grenade. I'm sure you can use a grenade, but I didn't have the patience to do that. Plus, I only had 1 grenade, and I didn't want to go back through the whole game again. So yeah, then I just bought the handgun, and yeah, I shot them all down. So it's literally impossible to do this any other way without mods. I don't think there's a glitch. So yeah, let's move on to El Gigante. Probably the easiest boss fight, easiest boss fight ever. Okay, and why? Because all you have to do is juke him out or get the dog to juke him out, and yeah, he's down after that. And then for this cabin part, I just knifed Lewis a few times. Hopefully he was gonna drop me some healing items. He dropped me an herb, and yeah, we move on to this part. And I did push down ladders on this sequence, but yeah, other than that, it was still pretty simple. I was only using the knife. So why did I use the special costume? Well, if not, Ashley would be a pain in Water Room, which you'll see soon. So for this guy, I just climbed up and down off the ladder. For the first section, or this first phase, I just knifed him like this, you know, pretty easy. For this part right here, this part was a bit more tricky. He used up all my heals after this. So I just knifed him and kept running around. So I bought the handgun for this area because there's literally no other way to do it unless you throw an egg at him or you throw a grenade, which I did not have an egg. I would try if I had an egg. It'd take me multiple tries, but yeah, let's move on to this part. For this part, just spam square and circle, or go back and then go back into rotation, you know? And you're basically invincible for a split, like a frame. It's invincibility frames. For this guy, I just waited for him to do an attack and then he died. It's the attack where he lunges, and yeah. For this one, I did nothing basically. This is why I chose Ashley to be the knight, because she's invincible, and it'd be really hard to do this if she was not invincible. So yeah, for this guy, I just ran him around until he started attacking me, and then I knifed him. It was pretty simple, not too hard to do. So, yep, then, guess what?
Bit of advice, try using knives next time.
That's right, Leon. Try using knives. It works better in closer encounters. I just had to use a rifle for these 2 parts, for the wine bottle and freaking Ashley, and for this part, because any other time these would be literally impossible unless you're using mods or using a different gun. You know, you can use, I don't know how you would do it knife only, but yeah, like I said, so far we haven't killed any enemies with a gun. So for this part, you can actually knife these surprisingly, and it's fairly easy to do. And guess what? You save a lot of ammo. You don't save a lot, you just save 4 bullets, but I'd highly recommend it if you want to save some ammo. And this is the whole reason, another reason, why I chose Ashley to be the knight. So, yeah. For this part, I tried doing it knife only, but I just couldn't, man. It took way too long. And I don't even think it's possible to do a knife only, so I ended up buying a rifle and a shotgun, and yeah, they all died. Pretty simple, and just quick scoped them, and yeah. discarded everything afterwards. And then we move on to the Novistador part. I had to use a handgun on it, and yeah, that's about it. And I had to use a handgun on the clock tower. There's literally no other way to do these except with a gun. So for these guys, I just knifed them in the back, and for Vertigo, I just froze them. If you want to count this as failing the challenge, you can, but I don't know. I think it's fair because it doesn't really hurt Vertigo if you use the freeze tank, so it doesn't hurt him, it just freezes him. So for this part, I just jumped up and down the ladder, and yeah, just repeated that for all of them. This part is impossible to do, knife only. I've already tried it, it wouldn't work for me, so yeah, I just shot it, and yeah. For this part right here, the minecart, I did accidentally shoot someone actually. I'll go ahead and show you guys and point it out. That guy right there I shot on accident. I didn't mean to. If you want to count that as another failed enemy, go ahead. But I could have easily knifed him. So, yeah, I'm not going to really count that. So, now we're moving on to the elevator part. This part was probably almost harder than the cabin fight. And here's why. Because the elevator stops, giving the archers a good chance to shoot you. And right when I almost had it first try, and guess what happened? A parasite popped out of him, you know? I thought I was gonna have it, pretty simple. But no, I standed still and did not try juking him. I thought he was gonna die faster, but no, eventually I got it. I already knew a Salazar right off the bat. I was on 60 FPS. So I couldn't do any of the glitches. I've tried speedrunning the game, and you could actually skip Salazar, but I can't because I'm on 60 FPS. So yeah, I just shot him with a rocket launcher, and he went down easy. So then we come across Ada.
Need a ride, handsome?
And Leon puts his gun down because he remembers it's a knife-only challenge. And then he has to pull out a rifle for these guys. I tried just using the handgun, but that was not enough ammo. So for these guys, I just knifed them and went through the window until they did this little phase right here. You'll see in a minute. Whenever they come through the window, I just knifed them. I did get hit a few times, but yeah. For this part, I threw a grenade. And then for the next part, I just shot it with the striker. And then this part I had no choice but to shoot this one. There's no other way unless I had a grenade, I don't think. So yeah, this part was simple. Now we're moving on to U3. Just stay by a side and you can actually save a bunch of ammo. You can see here though I did fail, but eventually I got it. Just stay by a side and you'll be fine. And for Krauser, he was pretty easy, surprisingly. I didn't know he was this easy to actually fight, but eventually I got him. And yeah, I remember Krauser being harder to fight, but maybe it's because I'm on normal difficulty. I don't know. So then we move on to the island. It's pretty simple. And this part, it's possible to actually beat knife only. I just did not have the skill. So this part's easy to beat knife only, I'm pretty sure, if you know how to do it, which I do not, unfortunately. But I did manage to get the... I used one grenade, and I used the crane one time, and I used an explosive barrel, but I knifed it, so I'm not going to count that. But all the other two I'll count. This one is actually doable, and you don't need mods, but it's really hard to do. And I didn't have the patience because I actually had to get off to go to school. So yeah, if you're one to arrive, I've been uploading for a while. It's because I have school. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys want me to do more videos like this, you know, where I'm commentating over it, or doing commentary basically, I will do more videos like this in the future. This was a pretty fun challenge to do. I got it done in 6 hours. This was 15 gigabytes of footage though, so if you could leave a like, I would appreciate it. But yeah, I actually had to split this up into 2 videos on Share Factory because I am editing on Share Factory. So yeah, it's pretty difficult to do, man. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. So this is how much footage I got, and yeah, I edited the video too much, as you could see here, and had to save it and then edit it again. But I didn't have to redo the whole thing. But let me know what challenges I should do next, and I'll consider it. I've already wrote down a few challenges. I can go ahead and read you. I'll read you guys 2 of them, alright? I don't want to spoil everything, but can you beat Resident Evil 4 handgun only? And can you beat Resident Evil 4 shotgun only? I know it's a lot of Resident Evil 4 challenges videos, but yeah, then I have Resident Evil 4, can you beat it without running? And I'm pretty sure that's gonna be no, because I was just thinking about it. And then there's QTEs, but yeah, thank you guys for watching this far. I have Resident Evil 1, and the second one, which is remade, and the third remake, and I have Resident Evil 4, then 6, then 7, then 8. I don't think I'm gonna play 8 very much. I didn't really like it. It was a bit action oriented. So was Resident Evil 6. I actually did get a little bit of footage for it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.